guys, and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I am so excited to share with you Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. I go crazy for Christmas, and I'm so excited for the Christmas season and the holidays, and you guys, absolutely over the moon excited to share with you all this DIY Dollar Tree Christmas snowman and also this darling matching tree. Also, you guys, I DIY'd the pink and the aqua tree in another video where I shared with you guys how to paint a tree and also how to decorate those Dollar Tree Christmas trees. I will link that video down below. So the supplies you'll need are 2 of the larger glass vase bowls from Dollar Tree, a smaller one, an automotive cloth, some hot glue, glue gun, and scissors. And then what you want to do is just take your automotive cloth and go ahead and start gluing the automotive cloth in and around the top part of your glass vase bowl. So you're just going to continue to glue around until you get about halfway around, and then once you get about halfway around, you're going to go ahead and trim off the excess fabric, but be sure to leave enough fabric at the end. So then you're going to go ahead and flip this over, and you want to glue down the bottom part, that way your cloth has something to adhere to, and I used a lot of glue on this part. So then you can flip it back over and begin to continue to glue around the edge of the bowl. Basically what you guys want to do is just cover the entire bowl with the automotive cloth and then have that excess fabric tuck down inside of it. So you guys can just add some dabs of hot glue down inside of the bowl and around the edges, and that will get your automotive cloth nice and secure in there. So this is the larger glass vase bowl, and you're going to do 2 of these, and that's going to be the base of your snowman and then the center part of your snowman. And then this is the smaller bowl. You guys can see off to the side here, I have 2 of the larger bowls. The larger bowls are the exact same size. And then now I'm just doing the smaller one the same way. I'm just gluing in and around the edges, and then I had flipped it over, glued on the bottom, and now I'm just gluing the rest of that automotive cloth in and around the edges, add some glue into the inside of the bottom, and then voila, you have 3 pieces of your darling snowman. And now I'm going ahead and I'm gluing my snowman together. So this is the bowl flipped upside down, and you guys can see I'm gluing both sides that are upside down. So flip your first bowl over, and then that's going to give your second bowl something to glue down to, and use tons and tons of hot glue on this part. And then for the top head layer, I'm going to add tons and tons more hot glue, and then I'm just going to glue the top of the head to the very top of our snow lady snowman. And you guys want to make sure that you also flip this one over, that way you have something to glue your hat to. So once you get all your bowls glued together, you'll just go ahead and trim off the top part of one of those Dollar Tree stocking caps. Now this is where you guys can get super creative and artistic with your project. I have a very white and pink aesthetic in my home, and so I chose a pink Dollar Tree stocking cap, but Dollar Tree also carries all kinds of different colors, and you can even pick one up at the thrift store for very inexpensive, or dig around in your winter clothing and find a stocking cap that will work perfectly. You do want to cut off the top, that way it's small enough to be proportionate to your snow person's head. And then after I stuff it with a bit of cotton filling out of an old pillow that I had, I'm just gluing the ends together. And then I'm going to kind of bunch them and glue them even a little bit more before I glue this to the very top of my snow person. And then I added a huge dollop of hot glue, and now I'm just gluing my little beanie cap to the top of my snow person. And you guys, I am so excited for how this project is going. So now I just wanted to create a scarf. So I'm taking and I'm cutting off the bottom part of that piece of stocking cap that we had, and then I'm just tying it on. And I decided to scoot it over to where the scarf was hanging down on the left hand side. And then I went ahead and used one of those Snowman felt kits that you get at the Dollar Tree. So the entire kit is $1. And for the eyes, I'm just using the black felt eyes out of there, the little carrot nose, and then the mouth. And they were very proportionate to this project. But if you guys have some leftover felt somewhere, you could definitely go ahead and just use that. Now, I also decided to go ahead and use the little felt stick arms out of that Dollar Tree Snowman felt kit. They just were so adorable. They were a bit tricky to glue on, so I kind of glued them in and around up underneath the scarf, and that gave them something to kind of more adhere to. So and now that I have his arms on, I'm just gluing the edges of that scarf together, and then to make it more scarf-like, I did go ahead and cut just with my scissors some kind of little scarf tassels on the little cute scarf. So once I have her scarf all dolled up, I decided to go ahead and add some buttons down the front. Now again, you guys can customize this to whatever color of decor that you're using for your Christmas or your winter decor. I, of course, chose these hot pink buttons, and then I decided to even go one step extra and add some beautiful glammy bling jewels. Absolutely adorable and perfect for my home and my shabby chic Christmas decor. And I was so excited to see that Dollar Tree is actually carrying some glittering winter hydrangeas. So I just tied a white bow and put it up on my Snow Lady's hat, and then I'm adding in some of those glittering white Christmas hydrangeas and also just a tiny pop of greenery. Again, you guys can get completely creative with this and use whatever you have in your stash, but I felt like this came out really pretty and very festive. And then I did go ahead and add a little bit of a detail of some white ribbon to the scarf as well. So this is just some of that glittering white ribbon that they have at Dollar Tree. I added one piece of the ribbon, and then I cut some little kind of scarf tassel-y things and added another piece to this ribbon. Again, this part is very optional, but it does make it a bit more detailed. And you guys, I have to share this with you guys. My son actually came in and saw this Snow Lady and was like, "Mom, that's really cute." So now I'm adding in, I had some remnants from that last scarf project, which I'll link down below. And so to tie in those hot pink buttons, I went ahead and added in a little bit of the remnant of that scarf from my last DIY Dollar Tree scarf project, and I just thought it made it look really super winter festive. And honestly, this does not look like a Snow Lady from Dollar Tree. Looks like something that you would pay about 30 or 40 bucks at Belk or Pier 1 or TJ Maxx. I just thought this was coming out so adorable. You guys comment and let me know what you think and if you're going to do this project. Also, to tie in that scarf that I added to the hot pink area of the scarf, I added a little bit of hot pink around the edge of the hat. And now I'm just going in with some of that Dollar Tree wired ribbon, and I'm adding in this really pretty bow. So just loop the bow and then glue it on and then tie another loop, and then I'm just taking my scissors and cutting two kind of little tails, and I'm dovetailing the ends. And how sweet is that? And then I did also add a little bit of that Dollar Tree burlap polka dot ribbon, and look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so loving her. I can't believe even my teenage boys thought that she was super adorable. So you guys know I'm doing good when the teenagers approve. Now, I knew that after I created this Snow Lady, I had some extra automotive cloth left over. And remember on that Dollar Tree Christmas haul that I shared with you guys a couple videos back, I will link that down below. I got this styrofoam cone. So you just take a low temp glue gun and add a tiny bit of glue around the edge. And I'm just taking that automotive cloth and kind of wrapping it around. So I added glue to one big long stripe on the actual little tree, and then I just added glue all around the base, and I lined up the base to where it was even. So then you just take the automotive cloth once you have it and nice and glued on, and you're going to glue it at the top, and then you're going to kind of give it a little bit of a twist. And then once you have it twisted, you want to glue that extra piece of fabric on, give it another bit of a twist, and that way it's not sticking out too much. It almost kind of looks like a snowy spiral cone. And I felt like this was just the perfect way to use up the rest of that automotive cloth and also give our little snow lady a friend with this cute and adorable tree. And then once you have it glued on, you can go ahead and glue the top together with just some extra dabs of glue. Do be careful on this part because it's very easy to burn yourself on this part, but this was super easy. And then of course I wanted to tie in the pink hat, and so I had this Dollar Tree pink ribbon, and I just added a tiny bit at the base, and then I'm just swirling it on kind of like a candy cane peppermint swirl. So I added a tiny bit of glue as I swirled up to the top, and then went all the way to the top. And once I got to the top, I just cut off the very end and hot glued the top part of that ribbon right up there. And then I'm going to add a really cute little painted Dollar Tree ornament, and that's going to be kind of the crown jewel on top of this cute little fuzzy snowy tree. So you're just going to take your cute little ornament, hot glue that to the top, and I just painted this Dollar Tree ornament with some acrylic paint, and I shared that also with you guys in another video that I will link down below. And then I had this dollar little base that I got at the Target dollar spot, and I put some of those Dollar Tree rocks in the bottom to kind of elevate it so it wasn't dropped all the way down into there. And then I took some of that sparkling ribbon, I tied a shoelace bow, and then I just kind of looped it around and hot glued a couple more loops into it. And then I had to get a little bit extra and add a really sweet pink jewel to the top. I also dovetailed those ends, and then once we added a jewel to the top, I thought, why not go a little bit further and add a couple of jewels for the ornaments on our tree, and I just hot glued those on as well. And I thought it came out so sweet and so sparkling, and absolutely a perfect little addition to our super duper cute snow lady. So to create this little winter vignette, I just used kind of a snowy background with this blanket. I added my snow lady and this really sweet little tree that we created, and then these little pops of color with these Dollar Tree Christmas trees that I had painted. I used candy pink on the pink one, and then I used ocean mist on the aqua one. And then I'm just taking one of those Dollar Tree boas that you can get in the kids section, and I just kind of wrapped it in and around. I wanted it to be kind of simple so my snow lady stood out. Really pretty and was the showy centerpiece. I am just so in love with her. You guys comment and let me know what you think. I think she is so sweet and so adorable. Absolutely perfect and ready for the sweetest, most beautiful Christmas ever. My favorite part after crafting is I love to bake something before my kiddos get home, and we super duper love the Nestle Toll House milk chocolate chip cookie recipe. I follow the recipe exactly. I do have a blog post on this with the recipe ingredients that I can link down below for you guys, but it's just the milk chocolate chips. The recipe's right there on the back, but my kiddos love this one. It is a big hit every time. The only thing I think I do differently with this recipe is I'll substitute out some white chocolate chips. So I love chocolate chips. You guys comment and let me know, what is your favorite fall baking treat to make? I love to bake. It's probably definitely my favorite cooking. Also, you guys probably noticed that my white mixing bowl has seen better days. I really like to use things until they're done for, but really this bowl just has special memories to me because I've used it ever since my kids were babies, and it came actually with a set of Pampered Chef products that I had purchased from a friend, and so it just holds a special place in my heart. I do have my eye on, though, a cute pink bowl or even some of those really cute floral bowls that I see. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add my chocolate chip cookie dough onto my cookie sheet, and we're going to make the house smell heavenly. And I will tell you that my son ate this entire pan of cookies when he came home. He was starving, but he also is my little cookie monster. Except for he's not little anymore, he's actually kind of big now. You guys, I'm so excited for Christmas. I cannot wait to share you more DIYs. Grab your hot chocolate and get ready for another DIY very soon. I love you guys. If you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of my YouTube family. So anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.